$50,000 payout live. Dakota at Top Step has never taken a live. He doesn't make money in a live account. The money that he's withdrawn from his quote unquote live account has all come from sim profits.
What up, gang unit? So we are getting into this shit today. We are already looking pretty freaking juicy with what we got going on. So market's going to open in like 4 minutes. Let's go over this right now. We got London session high right here, Asian session high right here, Asian session low right here, London session low right here. London session already swept out, Asian session low. We got a little mini bull run to the top side. Oh, sorry, my microphone is so light. There we go. We came down, we swept out Asian session low, and we took out this 5-minute low as well on the S&P 500. And in turn, we made a mini bullish SMT ski. So we took out these lows on ES, but on NASDAQ smoking on that gas pack, we were unable to take out these lows right here. However, on NASDAQ, we were able to take out Asian session lows. So right now, we're kind of in this bullish SMT. And if we go into the 4-hour here, we're hovering above these 4-hour highs right here. We do have a set of relative equal and low resistance 4-hour highs right here. That we need to take note of. That is pretty high up. Let's see, did we take out these highs? We did take out these highs, so we just jumped up and took out these 4-hour highs. That's something to take note of. Lit. So we took out those 4-hour highs. That pretty much went ahead and created our London session highs. Our Asian session lows were already taken out. We now have London session lows right here. And then we have an SMT off of that with these lows kind of pending right here. My bias, here, let me get rid of all these lines and shit. There's a whole bunch of bullshit on my chart. Took out Asian session low. Right now, I talked about this with my mentorship students yesterday on our call. We have just a ridiculous amount of draws on liquidity to the upside. Not only do we have relative equal highs on the 5-minute, but we also have relative equal highs via high time frame highs, where we have 4-hour highs right here, 4-hour highs right here, and 4-hour highs right here. We got a lot of high time frame low resistance liquidity and low time frame low resistance liquidity. I want to be able to find a trade that goes up to these highs, or find a trade that reacts off of those highs. So that's my bias for the day. We are taking action off of these highs. NASDAQ, it's not as clear because we already took out those highs that we wanted to on ES. So yes, maybe this is a high time frame SMT off of those highs that I want to get swept on ES. But regardless, I think we are going to want to target these bad boys. NASDAQ already came up and took them out. ES, we just have a shit ton. We have 1, 2, and 3 highs that are just stacked up together. And then on top of that, we have this 4-hour high right here. Market just opened. That is a super strong draw. On the high time frame, we made another big move up last night. We have a new week opening gap. Massive new week opening gap from the Chinese tariff news. And then we also have these 2 lows that are low resistance draws on liquidity on the 4-hour. And then I mentioned this to Blueprint students yesterday as well. Also, I have mentioned this multiple times now in several different trade recaps. I said that this was the weekly objective. This high right here was the weekly objective. I said that multiple times as we were down here. We crushed it. Now that we're above this, I would like to see profit taking just like we would any other high time frame high getting swept out. Obviously, this big bullish candle is great for our investments, but we are mega extended on the daily time frame and the 4-hour time frame. I would like to see a retrace, whether that retrace is coming down underneath these 4-hour lows right here, or down to this weekly new week opening gap. Again, I'm not saying that's going to happen today. I'm not saying that is going to happen tomorrow. I'm just saying once we can get some high time frame bearish activity, whether that be off these high time frame highs, which I low-key think that's what will potentially cause it, then we can look for some sort of relief to the downside to take out these lows, potentially fill this new week opening gap, and then we can continue our bull run. But again, we want to treat these new week opening gaps like fair value gaps, essentially. So again, this candlestick hasn't even closed. Imagine that this is on the 5-minute. It's going to take time for us to close this candlestick. It's going to take 2 days or 3 days for us to close this candlestick, form another candlestick, and then probably form another one for us to even want to go back down and fill this. So again, it's probably going to be like 2 to 3 weeks for us to actually come all the way back down here and achieve this, if we even want to. So just keep that in mind. That's like a much longer, higher time frame perspective of things. I would really like for us to not take out these highs and then take shorts off of it. I would much rather take longs towards these highs, just because higher time frame holds higher power. It's just way more enticing for me to want to look for longs rather than look for shorts. Because shorts, there's not really any draws for me on ES besides London session lows. We already took out Asian session lows. I mean, we could use fucking like data lows of CPI